Heidi Allen has worked tirelessly to restore and improve the habitats of Deerlick Park and Fred Crabtree Parks as an invasive management area volunteer. She inspires young volunteers who leave her workdays with newfound interest in the health of county parks. Lemoyne Barney Barkhurst has volunteered more than 2,200 hours with maintenance support in the past 2.5 years to make South Run and other rec centers better. His fantastic work ethic, infectious smile, and curiosity are valued by staff and customers alike. Henrietta Hank Dahlstrom has been a crafty and creative volunteer who has provided a welcoming face to visitors at Hidden Oaks Nature Center for 3 years. Her costumes, quilts, crafts, and helping hand with customers have helped to brighten the Nature Center. Richard Eilers has been a volunteer archaeological lab assistant with the Archaeology and Collections branch for 8 years. He has contributed significantly to the preservation of artifacts and has spent many hours sorting through remains to recover very small items. Brian Gritty has volunteered for Park Services for more than 4 years, providing support for the volunteer program at both the Park Authority's headquarters and South Run Rec Center. He has a positive demeanor and can-do attitude that is welcomed and infectious. Jeanette Hankey's love of the natural world shows in her enthusiastic teaching style at Green Spring Gardens. She is an experienced Extension Master Gardener and children's education volunteer who has gone above and beyond in her 3 years of service with kids and adults. Lauren Hawley has become a truly valued member of the Riverbend Park team in just a 1.5 years of volunteering. She's made a positive impact through her dedication, commitment, and willingness to take on multiple roles and responsibilities which support the park. Liam Kellogg has been a dedicated and knowledgeable animal care volunteer and trainer at Eleanor C. Lawrence Park over the past 2 years, as well as being a busy student. He is a wonderful steward who's been smart, kind, and engaging, and a role model for new volunteers. Janice L. Kiley has been an enthusiastic and organized volunteer front desk associate at Lee District Rec Center who always goes above and beyond her regular duties. She's always willing to help and handles every situation both positively and professionally. Lori Kirst has been a dedicated volunteer at Sully Historic Site for 30 years. Her enthusiasm for the site's history is infectious and evident to everyone she meets. She engages folks by tailoring her entertaining tours to her visitors, and she volunteers at special events too. Lena LaFaucheur's work ethic, compassionate leadership, and sense of global stewardship are remarkable qualities to witness in action at Spring Hill Rec Center. She's taken on numerous tasks at the rec center in the past 1.5 years while working full-time and attending college. Joyce Lee has volunteered at Cub Run Rec Center for more than 2 years, and her can-do attitude and exuberant personality make her a standout front desk associate. Her excellent customer service makes her a stellar representative as the first point of contact for customers. Barbara Mariner Volpe is a dependable and enthusiastic volunteer at Mount Vernon Rec Center who has made a huge impact on the adapted ice skating program since its launch 11 years ago. She's often requested as the assistant of choice by parents and students. Laura Ann L.A. McKenzie is a young volunteer who has made a big impact through numerous duties in just a year of service at Hidden Pond Nature Center. She's always cheerful and willing to help, which has allowed her to become a mentor to other volunteers just starting out. Jan and Galen Mayer provided more than a decade of support to the Invasive Management Area program before Galen's passing in 2018. The eager volunteers spent many hours each year on botanical surveys at IMA sites, and a key data set would not exist without their dedication and plant knowledge. Fiona Moriarty is an adapted aquatics volunteer at Oakmar Rec Center, and for the past 4 years, she has attended high school and selflessly given her time and energy to improve the lives of others through swim. She displays the true spirit of sportsmanship every day. Nick Nahas has been a handy, friendly, and outstanding volunteer at Oakmar Rec Center and its farmers market for the past year. Willing to take on any task, Nick's readiness and skill with tools and woodworking equipment can be seen throughout the rec center and farmers market. Thomas W. Redmond has volunteered as a play assistant manager at Twin Lakes Golf Course for more than 14 years. He is courteous, enthusiastic, and fantastic in customer support, shares his knowledge of golf with customers, helps fellow volunteers, and assists at special events. Susan Ron-Keating has spent 5 years as a front desk and general support volunteer at Audrey Moore Rec Center, showing up to work daily with more enthusiasm than anyone should have at 5 a.m. She brightens everyone's day and takes the time to get to know all the swim team participants. Nancy Speckman was a beloved volunteer for Providence Rec Center for more than 10 years, and her death this year has left a void among the close-knit Providence community. As a front desk volunteer, she was never without a good story or a joke to brighten everyone's day. Annie Stadt has served as a volunteer at Huntley Meadows Park for more than 7 years. She has always stepped up wherever needed, offering an immeasurable amount of support and expertise to the staff, interns, and other volunteers. Ross Weatherly began visiting Colvin Run Mill Historic Site when he was 6 years old and has now served as a youth miller assistant for more than 3 years. He has grown and matured into his position, bringing a level of authenticity to the site's interpretation of a young Dusty. Pat Salubski has served as a volunteer docent at Frying Pan Farm Park for more than 10 years, bringing a great sense of creativity and craftsmanship for visitors to enjoy. The fall foods she has created for display have taken the historic farmhouse tour to another level.